Hi guys and welcome to another video. It is the second night of looking into the new On the Edge pack, which Raceroom released just 2 days before Easter 2023. And yesterday we looked at the McLaren GT4, which was the car I was most interested in, to be honest, and I had 3 races, put up a video about the third race and one about the first one. So tonight we are going to look at the second car out of 3. This will be the KTM GTX. We already have 2 other KTMs, the Crossbow and GT2. I think these are the only ones. So the Crossbow should be in the GT4 section, and yeah, then the GT2 one. This one, new one, GTX. We look into the setup. Race is about to start. I just changed the bias just a tiny little bit. It's on 56 by default. Fuel level should be okay, probably too much for a 20-minute race. Electronics, so far, I mean, I just did a few laps, really, 10 laps, not even 10 laps. So at the moment I am running still on 100% TC. Probably will change that during the race. Alrighty, let's see. Time left in qualifying, 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. I opted to skip qualifying, so we are going to start from the back. Let's see how this will turn out. So in these first few laps, I gotta say I'm not a real fan of the KTM cars, but these first few laps I did in this one were surprisingly fun. The car looks surprisingly good. It sounds surprisingly nice, and it feels surprisingly good in my hands. So who knows? It's a bit of a surprise to me, because this was the one I really wasn't looking forward at all. Of course I'm checking it all out, but it was the McLaren first, then the Mazda DPI, which I'm going to check out tomorrow probably, but this one not on my list. Bit of a surprise. Yeah, go. Yeah, these cars look, they look good. Gotta say, they look good. Yeah, they look like proper race cars. Tires. Well, yeah, Red Bull Ring. We are on Red Bull Ring, which is Spielberg. Definitely not one of my favorite tracks. Definitely not. I mean, it's an interesting track. Don't get me wrong, but I'm really bad at it. First penalty. minor one 0.09. It's gone. Yeah, I'm slow on this track, even for my standards. Interesting. I think I'm going to hang back a bit here. Yeah, guys are killing each other. Schäfer is calling someone else a moron. What is he doing? What is he waiting for? Probably damage. Guy. Interesting race. What is he doing? He was way too slow. What should I do? Crazy. Another penalty, 0.21. Yeah, let's try to get into some kind of a rhythm here. So Krell and Kulas, they are long gone. Copperhead again is having problems with the rating. Bit of a chaotic one. Okay, tires, dirt on the tires. But I gotta say, the car is fun. The car is fun. It's a surprise. Slowdown penalty 0.36. What the heck? Let's serve it here. Stay on the outside. Okay, it's gone. Again! 0.12, Jesus Christ. I'm not complaining, I know that I have these off tracks. It's all my fault, of course. Maybe I should go down in first gear. Maybe I should go down in second gear here. Jesus Christ, what is... I'm going to look into all these incidents, but I don't know what can I do? I don't know, is it the same guy as before? Yeah, first gear is much better. completely stunned about the track limits. Did they change the track limits? I don't know. Now the ratings are up. I like the sound. Do like the sound. .71. .53 still left. My penalty. It's gone. Okay, 5 minutes left. Let's see. No, no! Oh my god. Best lap so far, 29.8. Enough time. Gotta be careful with the incidents. Shit. Haha, no shit. Ah, that was fun. Ah, no problem, no problem. Where's the chat? Where's the chat? Where's the chat? I don't know. I don't know. Shit. Would like to... Yeah, that's the... I mean, the whole communication system in Raceroom, it's so bad. It's so bad. You can't really talk to people. It's Terrible. It's terrible. Of course you can map. I do have to. Of course you can map. You know, so you can put in some messages, but you can't do any PMs or whatever. Nothing. It's terrible. Terrible. All right. Anyways, finish. Okay. Yeah, that was that. Let's look into the highlights. I killed at least one guy, probably two, but it was not my fault. In my opinion, it wasn't. I mean, they were so slow through that corner that was not to be anticipated. Sorry, but I don't know. So there's me, I was hanging back quite a bit. Yeah, avoiding the car here. Okay. I'm the orange one, number 114. The guy's losing it here. Okay, maybe next lap. Okay, I'm behind. Who is this? No, this is Lopez. Hoffman. Behind Hoffman. Running behind Hoffman. Very closely. On the inside. All good so far. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this one. Probably my line. He's coming in late. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Nah, it's on him. I mean, he has to stay to the inside. He's drifting out into my car. I could have given him a bit more space, maybe. Not a biggie. All good. Yeah, pretty chaotic. And I think it was Hoffman. I think it was Hoffman who I killed. Let's see. Look at that. I mean, the guy is so slow. What can I do? I can't brake anymore, any harder. You know, on going into this corner. If I brake any harder, I will lose the car. Yeah, I did what I could, but I don't know why he is so slow. This is crazy. Yeah, sorry about that, but what can I do? No, seriously, I mean, I can't do anything really. That wasn't to be expected. It looks bad. It looks terrible. Okay, PP, let's look at it from his perspective. It looks brutal, probably. Where's the cockpit view? It looks as if I'm intentionally killing the guy. And And then there was another situation later. Let's see, that is lap 4. So I'm fighting with, is it PP already? Yes, it seems so. So that was a nice fight, going back and forth. He's got the same livery, good taste. So this is PP, this is me. So that was all cool in my book. I mean, I was collecting way too many incidents, of course, having major problems with the track limits. I mean, it's the first race, and I haven't been here in ages, because I don't like the track very much. Yeah, so... there, we both lose it. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, first race with a new car. But I gotta say, I mean, it looks nice, it sounds good, it's fun to drive, it's got enough power. Yeah, I mean, first impression, surprisingly good. Surprisingly good. The next close fight with... I leave him enough space. I would think so. Who is it? Lopez. All good. And then in front of me, Baesung. I might have killed Baesung later on this lap. No. Wait. Bad exit, bad exit. Lopez is going to the inside. No, he's holding back. So again, it's PP in front of me and Baesung. Those two guys fighting. I'm going in. Okay, all good. Hopefully I didn't kill him. I have a bad feeling. Ouch! Ouch! Yeah, but a guy had... Oh, it's a nice livery. I want this livery. 714, have to remember that. Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is very unfortunate. I mean, he's having major difficulties here through these last two turns. They are not easy. But yeah, I almost, because I saw him, you know, on, you know, on the edge. And I thought he might lose the car and come back to the inside, so I flinched away here now. So there you see it, I'm on the brakes, I'm already on the brakes. Now I'm accelerating again, and then he hits the brakes so hard. Gee, really don't have to hit the brakes that hard, because, I mean, essentially you just cruise through here, you tap the brakes and then cruise through. Yeah, but sorry for that, I mean, it was not, of course it was not intentional. Yeah, well. And in the end it was a fight between me and PP. I was gaining on him, and on this last lap it was a dogfight. And he was apologizing for something. No need for apologizing in my book. Everything good. So he's running behind me. I'm having really a bad last lap, so he's taken me here. So this is me, PP in front of me. My own mistakes, many mistakes. He's weaving, maybe because of that, I don't know, but I think it's okay. Maybe here, I don't know. It was all good. So that was a nice one. Nice first one. Maybe I put it up on YouTube. If I put it up, then thanks for watching, and see you on the track. Hopefully with the DPI, with the Mazda. Take care. Cheers.